Hey guys, this is a quick video on a comparison between 4 different shafts. All of them are around 105 grams and testing using a Miura CB302 7-iron head. So the 4 different shafts are the Modus 105 Stiff, the Project X IO 6.0, Dynamic Gold Tour Issue 105 S400, and the new Fujikura Axiom 105X. So you can see the data here that the all of the club head speed is pretty much around 84 miles an hour, and ball speed very similar as well, 120 miles an hour. Smash factor all very similar as well. Tack angle, launch all pretty similar. But when we start to dive a little bit deeper into each shaft, let's take a look at the dispersion patterns and also the impact location. So first up is the Modus 105S. I mean, this is a very nice looking tracer pattern and also impact location. You know, the darker the color, the more concentrated the color, that means all of the shots are hit in the same area. So when we look at the data here, so out of the 7 shots, actually, so I hit 7 shots with each shaft, but I got rid of the 2 sort of outliers, obvious bad shots, like something that's a bit fat, something completely, quite far from the middle of the club face. So 7 shots with each shaft, but got rid of 2 of the worst ones. So out of the 5 shots here with the Modus 105, we can see the carry is 171 yards and average missing 12 feet left of the target. If we move on then to the Project X IO 6.0, so the pattern dispersion shifts more left, and definitely a slightly bigger spread. Also the impact location, we can see it's not as concentrated, the color, as the other one. So over here we have also a 170 average carry, so similar to the Modus, but this side is 52 feet left, so quite a bit further left of target. Then moving on to the Dynamic Gold Tour Issue 105. So again, carry distance very similar. The side, so 26 feet, 27 feet, compared to 52 for the Project X and only 12 feet for the Modus. But the impact location actually looks quite nice. Then finally we move on to the Fujikura Axiom. Again, a very pretty little tracer pattern. Pretty tight, not as tight as the Modus. Similarly with the impact location, so not as concentrated the color as the Modus. Carrying a little bit further, possibly because the spin rate is lower, so 5238 for the Axiom and 5700 for the Modus. So carrying 2 yards longer, and on average also 12 feet left of target. So very, very similar to the Modus. But another way we can look at this, so if we look at the dispersion pattern here for the Axiom, fairly tight little circle, and definitely, in terms of a north-south, so a distance dispersion, right? It's very, very close. And if we look at the the Dynamic Gold Tour Issue, much larger dispersion circle, right? You can also see that this image has zoomed out to capture those bunkers on the left, right? Because the dispersion circle is bigger, so it's zoomed out. And Project XIO, similar, right? It's just, for some reason it's just going quite a bit left for me. And then if we go to the Modus, so again we're zoomed in now, we don't see the bunkers anymore, because the dispersion, the left-right dispersion is quite tight. But comparatively to the Axiom, the north-south dispersion on the Modus is not as good as the Axiom. So very similar east-west, right, left-right dispersion pattern, very similar. but north-south, you know, fairly noticeable difference there. So in conclusion, it does look like the Axiom, right? There's something about the Velocore that is making it more tighter, the dispersion. But you know, it is a lot more expensive than the Modus. So you know, you decide if it's worth the investment or not. All right, thanks for watching.